This might be an odd question to ask, but I'm just kind of thinking, like, I think, like you said, a lot of women suffer with things like this and they're not believed, they're not trusted, they're just kind of brushed to the side, just wait a year, whatever. Do you feel like if you had that excessive amount of bleeding coming from your arm or from your forehead or something, you'd have been taken more seriously? Because I think a lot of women's issues, because it's there, it's kind of like, oh, it's just a heavy period, oh, it's just normal, or just be fat. Like, I think it's minimized a lot. Whereas I think if men experience this amount of pain, or if the blood was coming from any other part of your body, you'd be in, A&E being like, okay, we need to sort this shit out, not like wait a year. Do you feel like that's kind of the case?
Definitely. I mean, there is definitely misogyny in the medical
Yeah.
practice. I mean, I've watched, Naga Menchetti talk about her adenomyosis and also read her book. She suffered with it, and thankfully
Mm.
she spoke about it vocally. How, you're basically, as a woman, you're kind of told to suffer. That is it.
Yeah.
Or take some drugs. Take paracetamol. That's what I was told. Take painkillers.
Yeah.
Take trisamic acid, which is basically blood clotting medication. Take that,
Right.
and just kind of get on with it. That's what I was told. There was no kind of other option, you know, when you're kind of dealing with that. And as a woman, you do unfortunately get on with it. Obviously, I went to the doctors several times and I had to get the medication, but that's all they give you, medication, and then you have to wait to see a gynecologist. But in the middle time, yes, you are basically suffering. You're correct,
Yeah.
with extensive bleeding. Some women end up going to hospital, having to have blood transfusions. You're right. If there was anybody else having to deal with this, i.e., a man, they would be taken straight
Yeah.
away, to be dealt with. But as a woman, you're just kind of, oh, well, you're no woman. That's your job, is to suffer.
Yeah.
And that no one should suffer in that sense of things. And there's so many other women who've had these cases where they have just been ignored relentlessly by doctors. I mean, to wait a year to see a gynecologist is ridiculous in itself.
Yeah.
Um, and then on top of that, I had to wait quite a considerable time to have the operation as well. So that didn't happen quickly either. And they just seem to delay things for whatever reason. I don't know. Pressures, obviously, I understand. But women in the meantime are just having to bear it, and that's not a life that you can live. It's
No.
not. There's no. When the way I was suffering, I don't know how I went to work, and I don't know how I managed at that time.
Mm.
But you kind of just do, and I think that's wrong as a woman, to have to go through all of that.